Hey Simmers, it's me, Mad Simmer, and in this video I'm going to be trying to recreate my dog in The Sims. I also have the AC on, so if anything's super loud in the background, I'm very sorry. I'm just really hot and I need an AC. Are you ready, Quigley? So Quigley is a Bernedoodle, and I don't think they have that in The Sims, but I do think they have a Bernese Mountain Dog. Yeah, right here. So he's obviously part Bernese Mountain Dog and then part Poodle. But he has miniature Poodle in him, so he's very small. I can literally show you. He's like... It's really great. It feels like I have a child. Although I don't. He's the easy... If he was a child, he'd be the easiest child ever. I'm just gonna search Bernedoodle just in case, but I doubt it. Yeah. Sorry, Quigley. Well, Bernedoodles originated in 2003, which was a good year for many reasons. So they're a pretty new breed, so I'm not like super surprised. I don't even know, do they have Golden Doodle? They have Golden Doodle, Quigley. That is outrageous. That's not fair. But life is not fair. See, I'm teaching him good lessons. I also don't know how long he's gonna be able to stay on my lap. Okay, he's still on my lap, he's just laying down. Maybe you can see him better now. I'm so hot. It's been like so hot lately where I live, and it's horrible. And like, I like the heat, but when I'm inside, I don't really want to be suffering from the heat. You know what I mean? Try to play like this with like one hand. Let's see how this goes. So, I've tried to make him once before, but I didn't really fully try, you know what I mean? And I just ended up scrapping it. I feel like I almost used a Doodle maybe though, and not a Bernese Mountain Dog. Golden Doodle, let's try the Golden Doodle. Like, he's kind of more of he has more Poodle in him, I think. You know, he's a lot of miniature Poodle. He does have the tan. He has some eyebrow, but it's brown. It's like a light brown and it's splotchy. I think this might be better, although I feel like this is still large for him, but it's just gonna have to work. He's pretty furry, but I feel like that is a good in-between because he's not super big. And then tails. He has actually like a curly tail. You can't really see it right now, obviously, but his tail like curls, kind of like that. But more like upwards, honestly. It's more like an upward curl, but that will work. Coat pattern. All right, he's getting uncomfortable. I'm sorry, Quigley, but this video is for you. Appreciate how much I love you. I want to make you in The Sims. That is like the epitome of love. Maybe I could fan myself with this book. By the way, this is a coloring book. It's an adult coloring book. It's called Good Things Grow Here. And it's by Elizabeth Gray. She has a lot of like nail videos. I see a lot of her like nail shorts on YouTube. She probably has a TikTok, but I don't really use TikTok because I'm old. I'm an adult. I hate when I'm this cringy. Like, I don't know why I act this way, because then when editing, I'm like, you're insane. You have issues. Anyhow, what were we doing? Okay, we're making Quigley. Maybe I'll just put my hair up, you know? I'm dying of just heat. We're in a heat wave, Quigley. Okay, so he's hard to make. I don't know. I'm having a hard time so far. I don't know why. So does this give you, like, yeah, different, like, patterns? So Quigley, you have like a little white. I might just custom, maybe do this in paint. Why don't we first of all make his body just like black, because, well, that's most of what he is. And what's that? Oh, I see. He has a lot of white there. Maybe I should leave it. Oh, but that, I don't know. He doesn't have like white underneath his belly like that, so maybe not. Okay, we're gonna have to do a lot of custom paint stuff. Can I change his like eye color? How do you change the eye color? Oh, here we go. I feel like his eyes are just a little lighter than that, but also it's way too light at the same time. Oh, they need to get like an in-between of this and that. Like, there's not a good in-between there. That looks orange. Are you kidding me? Fine. I don't even want to go with that. His eyes are more like that, I guess. He has big eyes. Quiggles, can you... we're really like looking at your face right now, so I really need a view. Yeah, you have some big eyes, Quigley. You got some big old eyes. Is it a doggy? Maybe I should make him bark, see how he reacts. Ready, Quig? Do you hear the dog? You hear him? He loves to watch, like, if there's any dogs on TV, he loves to watch TV. Like, he suddenly becomes so entertained. I think that's the case with a lot of dogs, you know? They're like, oh, that's a dog. Like, what's happening? You know what I mean? Especially when they hear them bark on TV, it's They're so fascinated. Your nose. I feel like you have kind of like a medium-sized nose, but since you have such a small face, it looks big. I don't know, the one the dog had originally was kind of good. Maybe this nose. Yeah. You agree, Quigley? I've become that crazy lady that just talks to her dog. I swear he can understand me. And then, I don't know, the ears are already pretty good. Are your ears more like that? It's hard to tell. What? Are you scared? I know, like, his ears keep changing. It's crazy. Yeah, I think that's your ear. I mean, it's more curlier. That's the thing. I feel like this is not the best avatar for him, but... Look at him. What is it? It's okay. Everything's fine. Alright, so... I'm trying to give you white on your face now, quickly. Yeah, I don't want it Oh my! I clearly don't use this feature a lot. I really don't even use dogs much in The Sims, so... Quigley, he's making this very difficult. My child, stop it. You're okay, okay, we're just giving him some white here, like you have. That looks good, actually. I know, I should really explore more with, like, the patterns. Does that look good? Yeah. Especially because then he has, like, some up here. I don't know what just happened with him. That was wild. You learn something new every day about your dog. And then, what is happening up here, Quigley? You have, like, a little bit... Yeah, you have some stuff going on up here. Not that. Not like that. Does that look good? I think that looks good. I don't know. I'm trying. I feel like it's more like that, though. Quigley, do you agree? I feel like he's just freaked out right now. I'm sorry if I'm freaking you out. I really am. This is not meant to be like a horror thing for you. So he has a lot of white here, and it kind of goes down there. This dog is way too big for you, Quigley. It's just not proportionally right, but it's okay. He also has like some gray hair right on top of his head. I don't know if you guys can see it, but he has like some gray up here. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see. Oh. Quigley, you just made him all white. Honestly, it's a miracle that he still is on my lap this far into the video. He does like to be on my lap a lot, like he thinks he's a lap dog, but not like forever, you know? Not this long. But maybe it's just because I'm always the one that kicks him off first because I get uncomfortable. Because he just barely meets the requirements of being a lap dog. Like, he barely fits on my lap. Maybe I should talk more about how I found him. After many tries on Pet Finder, I eventually figured out how it all works. I don't know. I was just being impatient. Like, it's one of those things. You gotta be patient. Also, doodles are really popular, so... You gotta be extra patient. He also has tan. He has white and like tan on his paws. So we have to somehow replicate that. First it goes from tan to white. So it's like a gradient. Oh, that's like orange. I feel like it's more of like a tan though. Maybe more like that. Yeah. And then it has to be a bit smaller. I mean, that's the best I got. Well, there's like a little, what do you call it? Eyedropper. It's another thing. You have to like go all around his freaking paws. I could just do it in mirror mode. I don't know why I'm not. I just feel like I need to do better at like blending it into the black though. Oh yeah, standing really helps. My god. I don't know why I was making him sit while I was doing that. Anyways, I need to start talking about how I got Quigley. Because I don't know. It was kind of like... When we got him, first of all, my mom was like in Florida, so she couldn't even be there when we got him, which was kind of sad, but we sent her a lot of photos, and I went with my aunt. We went to like a whole other state to get him, but it was like, you know, a state that is close to us. So it wasn't like super far away, but still another state, like a big commitment. And it was on my grandmother's birthday too, which was funny. So I've had him for around 6 months now, which is crazy. Time flies by fast. And the reason why I thought it'd be fun to make a video just talking about him, making him in The Sims, is because it's going to be his birthday soon. He's going to be 1 year old. So I thought this would be a nice little video to sell up to in nod of his birthday. Being 1, it's a big deal. You're not gonna be a puppy anymore. I can't believe it. So when I first saw him on the rescue website, obviously I fell in love with him. My mom did too. She was honestly the one that really wanted to get him, and I was still kind of unsure just because, I don't know, it's stressful and I'm indecisive. It said that he was 4 months old, so then we got him, and we got him, to the vets, his first vet appointment. they, just looked at his teeth. I think that's kind of how they tell. The vets ended up saying like, oh no, he's probably around 8 months, maybe 7 months. Someone said a year old. We think he's like 8 or 9 months maybe. Obviously, in September, he'll be 1 year old. We don't know like when in September, obviously, the exact date, because he is a rescue, so that we don't know his exact birth date. But we can kind of guess, an educated guess. So that was kind of a shock. I think it's just in his nature. He's just such a good puppy. He's so calm and lazy like I am. He fits my lifestyle perfectly. But it is kind of like, oh, that makes sense. He's a lot older. He's just more chill than we thought he was. Like, we thought he was obviously 4 months old, but nope. And it's hard to tell because he is so small. People still think he's gonna get bigger. Like, I don't know, we went to the vets a second time, and our favorite vet that we just go to, he's just our favorite vet, is going somewhere else. And we had just another person come in, and she thought he was going to get bigger. And apparently they listed him under Bernese Mountain Dog, so they just had it wrong. And, it's just funny. People just think he's going to get so big. And we thought so too. It said up to 60 pounds on his, little profile. It's just funny how things work out, And when we got him too, he was like, I know it's weird, but I think I've collected 3 teeth, and I think he lost 4, but the 4th one I don't know where it is. Nor do I really need to. I don't know why I'm even collecting his teeth. It's just fun. I've never seen puppy teeth. He's the first puppy I can remember having. We've had puppies as a kid. I had a Newfoundland that I loved, and he reminds me a lot of him. Just a big, gentle giant. But yeah, sorry, he's a little brown spot on his butt, and I just want to replicate that there. Yeah, it's just, he's just such a good dog, and he reminds me so much of my Newfoundland Maury I grew up with as a kid, is what I'm trying to say. So it's just funny, we think he's gonna get really big, but he doesn't, and I'm very glad about it, honestly, just because he's gonna live longer. That's just how it is, unfortunately. It's kind of like humans, I guess. Really tall people have a shorter lifespan. But yeah, we rescued him, and we got him from his foster parents. He was in a foster home with other dogs, so he was used to playing with some other dogs, but some big dogs too. And if you guys don't know, we have another dog, and she's a little terrier, so it's quite a shock probably for him to go from really, they had really big dogs. I know they foster a lot of French bulldogs, but they were not French bulldogs. They were much bigger, but big dogs. So, it's a bit of a shock coming here to a small 5-pound terrier. Alright, Quigley, where else do you have... I feel like that's really it. I need to see a precious face. I wish I could give him a harness. It's not exactly like him. I feel like the avatar isn't really the best for him, but I tried my best. He does have some brown here, so maybe I could do that just from eating, get stained. Stop moving! Don't worry, I'll give you a TREAT after for being a very good boy. Ooh, why is this so hard to do? Beautiful. That works. Yeah, lovely. Alright, Quigley, that's you. How do you feel about it? I guess that's how he feels about it. Alright, so I think that's really just him. Can we add a harness on? His favorite color is green. Not that I know that, but that's what I just assume. And that's what we put him in. Yeah, they don't really have harnesses. That's another thing. Dogs his size, a harness is great. Honestly, any size, a harness is great. It's just less stress on their neck. Obviously, unless you're trying to, train them on the leash with maybe, an easy or gentle leader. I can get that, but once they're, good, use a harness. But maybe we'll just give you a green... Oh, my God, Quigley. I know, we're almost near the end. I guess we'll have to give him a gross vomit green color because there's no dark green. All right, this is you, Quig. We're done. We're done. Say goodbye to everyone. Thank you for being a good boy. Yeah, he's just gonna be on the floor. But we need to give him some traits and obviously give him a name. So Quigley. Ooh, Ley. And by the way, his name actually is Irish, and so I feel like green's perfect. That's why we dress him in green, We even have this little plaid bandana thing for him. He's just not wearing it now. It actually it helped us when he would try to bite his harness. That I would suggest that if your dog's biting their harness, give him something over it, a bandana or something. It just makes it harder for them to get to it. You just forget it a lot more. At least that's how it was for Quigley. But then again, he doesn't really chew up a lot, so I don't know if you're dogs who really love to just like get at things and chew things like intensely. He's not really like that, but that's just my experience. But yeah, he came with the name Quigley, so we just kind of kept it, especially because it's Irish. I think we especially kept it though because it means unruly hair, and his hair is just so curly and unruly, I guess. So we just thought it was perfect. What are your traits, Quigley? I feel like he's very friendly. Like when he sees other dogs when we go on walks or we've been walking at the beach, it's great, but sometimes it's like, you're embarrassing me because maybe those people don't really want their dog to meet him. Like not every dog wants to meet him, you know, and some dogs have like behavioral issues, so we can't always meet every dog we see. But it's great for the most part because he is just so nice and friendly and everyone is like not intimidated by him at all. What else? I want to give him vocal, but I have to choose this wisely because we only have 3 or 2 slots. Glutton. The pets will eat significantly more often and much more messily. I almost want to give him that. I wouldn't say he's super messy, but he loves food. I would say he can be stubborn. I feel like I need to give him one bad trait because he's not all like rainbows and sunshine. So maybe I'll give him stubborn. Even vocal can be annoying sometimes. But he more so whines, I would say, than barks, but I guess vocal just means any of those, really. And then I think I'd give him loyal. He's very loyal. And I would say that because Bernedoodles are just mainly bred to just be companions. Like, that's their sole purpose, I guess, if that's the best way to put it. Like, that is just, they love their humans. They're great family dogs. Loves love, loves people. Just a happy boy all around. All right, that's Quigley. Am I fully happy with it? No, but we tried. I wish it didn't say Golden Doodle, but oh, I can change it. Bernedoodle. Happy birthday, Quigley. I feel like I need to bring him up for our outro. This is for you. This is your present. Really, just kidding. He does have an Instagram if you want to go follow it. It's Quigley Wiggly, and I will have pictures of his birthday on there soon. It's like a dinner party. I already got the table all set up. It's gonna be very fun. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I would love to know about your dogs. What type of dog do you have? And I'll see you guys all in another one. Bye, Simmers. Dag dag.